Oil and gas continue to impact every human life. Let's take a closer look at recent developments in this vital industry.
In the continuing search for hydrocarbons, many oil and gas companies have resorted to drilling in deeper waters in more remote locations. This requires advanced technology to not only explore and sample the seabed, but preserve the unique environment and surrounding marine life.
Working at the front end of most developments, Benthic is very focused on preserving the seabed environment. That's why we only use modern satellite-positioned vessels, as they don't damage the seabed with anchors. Compared to other seabed drilling equipment, our prod system is small, light and quiet, and we only leave behind a 3-inch hole, and that disappears once we leave site.
Benthic allows geotechnical drilling operations to be performed in ultra-deep water, with little intrusion on the seabed or marine life. The company's Portable Remotely Operated Drill, or PROD, was originally conceived in 1997 by Professor Peter Davies of Sydney University, which remains a shareholder of Benthic to this day. PROD performed its first offshore trials in 2000, and by 2002 became commercially available for oil and gas development. Recently, Benthic relocated its corporate headquarters to Houston, Texas, a major hub for the oil and gas industry.
Our advantage is safety first with no compromises. Our ability to work in ultra-deep waters to provide high-quality samples, our highly experienced offshore teams, our flexibility to work with our customers, and our willingness to accept performance-based commercial models. These are the things that separate Benthic from the competition and why we are becoming the company of choice for deep and ultra-deep water seabed drilling and testing operations.
Rather than work from a drill floor, Benthic crews operate from a control cabin on the surface vessel, never touching the rig or sampling tools. This reduces the safety risk and environmental footprint, while providing extremely high-quality samples from the seabed.
Every new project involves different geologies and alternate client objectives. We rely on the skill of our people, together with the flexibility of our equipment, to ensure these challenges are met. A key feature of the PROD technology is the ability to switch between sediment sampling, rock coring and in-situ testing, all within the same borehole.
In traditional drill ship coring, samples are brought to the surface for testing, which depressurizes and dewaters the sample and changes its temperature. Lab testing is then required to recreate seabed conditions. PROD, however, carries out many geotechnical tests under actual seabed conditions, providing real-time results. If a test encounters a hard layer or rock formation, PROD simply drills through and continues testing.
One of the major advantages with seabed drilling compared to drill ship operations is that we can deploy our tools directly to the seabed, and all our data is tied to a fixed point, rather than to a surface vessel floating some 2,000 to 3,000 meters above the seabed.
Seabed-based systems are unaffected by the waves and currents that normally affect heavy drilling equipment suspended from a moving vessel. Speed, depth, and force on downhole tools can be controlled up to 8 tons, providing very accurate data without having to consider the moving mass of heavy drilling equipment. Like an old slide projector, tools are kept in 2 carousels and loaded into the drill mast by computer. The equipment is self-supporting and fully containerized, so it can be transported by road, air, or sea, and rapidly installed onto almost any vessel.
We often move PROD from site to site whilst the equipment remains subsea. This can save literally days of operations, particularly in deep water environments.
Benthic is currently designing systems that target even deeper waters and drilling operations, with the ability to carry more sophisticated tools and probes.
Our customers choose Benthic because of our world-class team and unique technology, which is recognized as the leader in the ultra-deep water geotechnical market.